Hey YouTube, this is Facial with Simply Lavish at Home, and today I am showing you how I made this bread cornucopia that you can use as an accent piece for your Thanksgiving Day meal. Check it out. So I started by making a form out of aluminum foil. So I used a combination of some heavy duty aluminum foil for the outer cone, but used like the inexpensive Dollar Tree foil to fill the middle so it doesn't collapse on itself. This was probably the most annoying part of this process because you're trying to get the shape right and still keep it somewhat smooth and build it up to the right shape. So this was kind of annoying, and then I'm just trying to make sure the seam was sealed on the aluminum foil. So I went through and did it several times to make sure that it was the right shape, and then I felt like it can hold up. Once I was satisfied, I went and sprayed it with cooking spray. You all see I used a parchment lined cookie sheet that I'm going to bake it on, and here I'm just using store-bought French bread. And see, now we'll do my favorite part where we pop it open, and I'm going to spread it out on some parchment paper so I can slice it up. So what I'm doing is spreading it out, and then I'm using just something as a marker that's actually a pastry or a flower form that I'm using as a straight edge to kind of get somewhat straight cuts as I use a pizza wheel to slice the dough, so that I'm going to use to wrap around the cone. I don't know if it's really necessary that it be perfectly straight, but I was like, well, I better start off good and see what happens to make sure that it looks right when I'm done. So when I got through cutting, I just used the piece and I actually started wrapping from the top. And I purposely left that little hole at the top so I can push it through once it baked in case it gets stuck onto the aluminum foil. So I'd have some place to on the tiny end to push through. So I wrapped it all the way down, and then here I'm making the braid that I want to put around the wide end of the cornucopia once it baked. And actually this was way harder than I thought it was going to be. I felt, I'm used to braiding hair. I've never done a braid like on the board before. So, and then I'm also making an egg wash. That should help with the color and the shine. So that's just one whole egg and some water, like a tablespoon of water, and you scramble that together, and you just take that and brush over the finished cone. So you'll see also as I'm going through, I went back in and was kind of adjusting the foil just to make sure that it kind of keeps its shape, because as I'm maneuvering it and was wrapping the dough around the form, you kind of accidentally press it in. So I wanted to make sure it was fine. So I baked it all the way through with the foil still on the inside, because I was worried because it was kind of thin, so I didn't want it to collapse on itself during baking. And even here it was still warm, and I was about to remove the foil but decided not to because I was worried about it kind of collapsing down as it cooled. So I let it cool all the way with the foil on the inside. And then you'll see here it's finished, and I piled it up with fruits and nuts. I did forget to add something green. I was supposed to pick up some green grapes to put in here, so the color balance is right, but I did forget that. But I think it turned out cool. I don't hate it. If I do it again, I'll try to make the opening wider, because you can see the fruits kind of fill it up really quickly. But I think it looks all right. Let me know what you think. Leave your comments below and give this video a thumbs up. If you're not already, hit that subscribe button and the little bell to let you know every time Simply Lavish at Home posts a video. I want you all to have a wonderful Thanksgiving. Until next time. Actually, on Thanksgiving, I think I'm going to try to shoot some video or go live, so you can see what Thanksgiving at my family's home looks like, and do that. But enjoy your Thanksgiving, everybody. I'll see you next time. Here's to living simply lavishly. Cheers.